Hello everyone, I'm Miss Ha. Today I'm gonna talk about the division of fraction. Alright, as we talked about before, the division of fraction is similar to the multiplication of fraction. So if you don't know how to do the multiplication of fraction, it's better for you to go back to my multiplication of fraction videos to know before you go back to this video. All right, for the division of fractions, the only one point difference from the multiplication one is you have to change the divisions to the multiplication, and you have to change the fractions after the divisions to its reciprocal. All right, that's the only one difference between them. So how can we solve the division of multiplication? I use the 1 divided by 1 and 1 over 2 divided by 1 and 1 over 3 divided by 1 and 1 over 4 divided by 1 and 1 over 5, and then I divided by 1 and 5 over 6, like for this kind of question. The skill for the division of fraction is the same as the multiplication one. The first step, they are the same, which is you have to change all the fraction to the improper fraction. Like there's a 1 and I change it to improper fraction, so I will change it to 1 over 1. And then divided by 3 over 2 divided by 4 over 3 divided by 5 over 4 divided by 6 over 5 divided by 11 over 6. Alright, that's the first step that I need to do. There is a change all the fraction to its improper fraction. Like if you don't know how to do it, I can just talk about how to change the fraction to the improper fraction. I take the last one as an example. So you have to multiply the whole number by the denominator and then add back to the numerator to become the new numerator, which is 1 times 6 and then plus 5 as a new numerator, and the denominator here will keep unchanged. Alright, so the new numerator you see is 1 times 6 plus 5, which is 11, and the denominator unchanged, so I keep it at 6. Okay, so that's how you change the fraction to the improper fraction. And the next step, we have to change the division to multiplication. Alright, which means that I want to change the division to the multiplication. So I use the red one, I change to multiplication. Alright, I change all the division parts to the multiplication. That is the second step here. And the next part, I have to change the fractions after the division to its reciprocal. So what does it mean? What does it mean by its reciprocal? The reciprocals of the number is you have to change the place for the denominator and the numerator. Like if the question is 1 over 2, and then the reciprocal of 1 over 2 is 2 over 1. You have to change the numerator and the denominator. Like if the number is 3 over 2, the reciprocal of it, which is 2 over 3, you have to change the place for the numerator and the denominator. That is the meaning of the reciprocal. So if I want to change the division to the multiplication, the number, the fraction after the division, which is 3 over 2, 4 over 3, 5 over 4, 6 over 5, 11 over 6, all the number here, I need to change to the reciprocal of it, which is 2 over 3, 3 over 4, 4 over 5, 5 over 6, 6 over 11. And for the first number is not after the division, so I just keep it keep it at 1 over 1. And then the next step, we have to perform our calculation like the multiplication one, which means that we have to simplify the number before we multiply them together. So I can simplify 3 and 3, 4 and 4, 5 and 5, 6 and 6. After I simplify my number, I need to times the numerator and the denominator one by one. Alright, numerator times itself together, denominator times itself together again. So the number remains on the numerator, which is 1 and then 2 and then 1, 1, 1, 1. And for the denominator, which is 1, 3, 3 is not here, I simplify it. So 3 become 1 and then 1, 1, 1 and then 11. So after I write back the answer and I can just do my calculations, there's a 1 times 2 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1, which is 2. And then 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 11, which is 11. So the final step is I have to simplify my answer. But this number here is the simplified one, so I don't need to do anything for this question. So that's how we did the division of fractions. I hope that you will know what is a step, what is the skills in doing the division of fraction question. Alright, so that's all for this video. See you next time. Bye bye.